just going to show you how to use the nappy gifts that you can get at the long table and kids stuff. I've got my little baby here. We're going to do a change. So first thing you want to do is take your nappy out of its packet, and you'll find in there a leaflet which is all about how to claim your voucher from Gloucestershire Council. It's got all my contact details on it as well, so you can get in touch if you've got any questions. Then you've got a pocket nappy. So it's called a pocket nappy because the waterproof outer makes a pocket and the inside is where you put your absorbent filling. These are all either popper or Velcro fastening, and they also have poppers to make them larger and smaller depending on the size of your baby. All the ones I've put in the stack here are on their smallest setting. So if your baby's a bit bigger, you'll need to unpop these poppers here just to make it a little bit longer. These are the ones for the waistband. There's no science about where they should go, just as long as they're comfy when they're on the baby. And then there's 3 rows here, which are for the rise of the nappy. So if we unpop those, you can see that they'll go quite large. So this means that you can use one nappy on babies all the way through as they grow. So my little baby bear is quite small, so I'm going to put it back on the smallest poppers here. 1, 2, 3. It's a bit fiddly till you get the hang of it, but not too bad at all. So when you've popped it up, you want to make sure that any excess fabric is tucked up inside. So that just keeps it all neat and tidy, and it makes a good fit around the legs. Inside, you've got a fleece layer, so when they do a wee, it soaks through the fleece and it soaks into the absorbent parts on the inside. Now, in every nappy that I've put here, we've got 2 boosters. Boosters go inside. I've done one microfiber, which is a man-made material, and one which is either bamboo or cotton. So it's a really good combination just to get a fantastically absorbent nappy. For most people it will work for about 2 to 3 hours. So you just tuck those inside and you've got your nappy like this. In every nappy there's also a disposable liner, so these can be thrown away if baby does a poo. Usually before babies start on solid foods these are not necessary, but I've put one in every nappy just in case you might need it. So you need to put that on. Try to lay it out as smoothly as you can. You don't want to do it on top of your baby either, actually. So once you've got your nappy set up and ready to go, you see the elastic bit at the back of the pocket, that goes at the back of the nappy. These are great elastics for holding in punamis. Then you take your baby, you lay your baby on top of the nappy in much the same way as you would with a disposable. If I do it like this, you can probably see better. So baby is on there, and then you tuck it up around. Make sure that any white bits, some of them have charcoal grey inside, but make sure that any fluffy bits are inside the nappy, and that will save leaks. Just bring them round the poppers and do them up on baby's tummy. So you do the poppers up on both sides, like this. Make sure you catch them all in. Just make sure that there's a little bit of space inside for when baby's tummy when they sit up. And you just need to check all the way around the back to make sure there's no absorbent parts sticking out. And if you imagine that your baby is wearing Speedos, you want to make sure that the elastic is in the knicker line. So we'll just check around baby like this, and that should be a good fit. Now, when you want to take the nappy off the baby, it's much the same in reverse. Just undo the poppers and then take the nappy off. This part, if it's got poo on it, you can dispose of it in the same way as you would dispose of a disposable nappy. Please don't flush them, they'll get stuck somewhere in the system. Even if you buy disposable liners that say flushable, we would really advise against it. So these need to go in the bin rather than in the toilet. So throw that one away and you won't have any poo in your washing machine. If babies are not on solids yet, then their milk poos will wash away. It's water soluble. You can wash this nappy 40 to 60 degrees in your washing machine with your normal washing powder that you would normally use. We say don't use fabric softener because it makes the nappies less absorbent, and obviously that's quite key for washable nappies. We want them to be as absorbent as possible. Sometimes you'll need to remove these inners. Sometimes you won't. It depends on your washing machine. I was very lucky. My washing machine spin cycle would always fling these out. If you can put on a rinse and spin and put the nappy in the washing machine with other things like towels, baby clothes. Do a rinse and spin, and then just set it going on an ordinary 40-degree wash, and you'll be good to go. If you've got any questions, scan the QR code that's in the changing room, and I will be more than happy to answer anything that you might want to know.